Man, ladies and gentlemen, they didn't know what to make of it when he first announced Big 3. A lot of folks said the same thing they said about hip hop, HB. It wouldn't last, right? A lot of folks said, damn, man, they don't know what they doing. Don't make that investment. And ladies and gentlemen, years later, we still talking to one of the most successful businessmen to ever come out of the music culture. Give it up for the one and only Ice Cube one more time. Ice Cube!
Woo-woo. Let's get it!
Yeah.
Cube, I didn't know if it was going we didn't know what was going to happen after, the cancellation because of COVID in 2020, man. Were you concerned about it? It coming back, Big 3?
Oh, you got to be concerned. You know what I mean? I'd be lying if I say I wasn't, because we didn't know if the pandemic issue was going to be a 1-year lockdown, 2-year lockdown, 3 year. We didn't know at the time. So we didn't know if we could sustain 2 years out of the public eye. So, yeah, we was concerned.
What did you learn from the NBA when they created the bubble process and they were able to kind of contain it to a certain extent? Did you guys feel like that was something, those procedures you would have to follow for this season?
Well, we was talking about the bubble before the NBA actually did it. We was talking to Big Brother, the producers of that, and trying to create a Big Brother Big 3 show. So we would have our players in a house, and instead of doing the Big Brother games that they do, they would play Big 3 games to see who would advance, stay in the house, get kicked out, this, that, and the other. So we had started that process. We just couldn't everybody was scrambling in television and sports, so we couldn't get a network to lock in on that. And so, we kind of put it to bed. Then, the NBA did their bubble in Orlando, and it was cool. It worked out. It was what they were supposed to do.
Now you got all playoff and championship games will air live on CBS and stream on Paramount. How about that? This Ice Cube, y'all. This Cube, HB. This is the man who wrote Gangsta Gangsta, and now we got Big 3 on CBS. Streaming on Paramount, HB. How about that?
That's crazy, and it's incredible. Congratulations once again, Cube. It's Heather. How you doing?
How you feeling? Nice
I'm
to talk
great.
to you again.
Yeah, you too, family. How does this work with Big 3? Me and my husband was actually sitting around talking about you and Big 3 because we love it. But we were wondering, do you guys actually have to go out and recruit players and make offers to them, or you are now at the point where players are coming to you and saying, yo, Cube, I want to be down with it, or you getting calls from agents? How does all of this work?
It's a little of both at this point.
Okay.
People, a lot of, we've had over 100 players at our combine every year. And so there's only usually 20 to 30 spots. So that just tells you the demand that players have to get into the league. It's a amazing platform for them in their game. So players really want to play in the Big 3. And but the bigger names, the guys who not sure if they want to play or go on vacation. A lot of them usually go on vacation in the summer. So you gotta get on the phone, try to convince them to play and that they would have a lot of fun, in the Big 3. So it's a little of both.
It's a little of both.
Okay.
Talk to us about what's coming up, Cube. It's a big game Saturday. Can you talk about what's happening?
Oh, yeah. We got the playoffs. Everybody's playing for that Doc J trophy, you know what I mean, which is the name of our championship trophy. We named it after Dr. J. He's been in basketball ever since I've been knee high to a horsefly. He's been in basketball, and so to have a trophy named after him was special. I'm glad we was able to do it. But we got actually his team is in the playoffs, so Tri-State, going after Trilogy, who's coached by Steven Jackson. They got Jared Jacks. Tri-State got Nate Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
So they got some players, man, that could really get down. And then we got, the champs, which is, Joe Johnson versus Three-Headed Monsters. You know what I mean? So it's a great weekend of basketball. You know what I mean? Saturday, it jump off 3 p.m. Eastern. It's going down.
I like it, Cube, man. I like it, man. You got the, you got the owner of the league on the radio show promoting the games. Have to be. I don't think. What's his name? We've never had Adam Silver on this show. we
had Mark Cuban.
We had Mark Cuban on the show. We ain't never had Adam Silver. What is your relationship? What is the Big Three relationship now with the NBA? How has it evolved?
I think it's where it's always been. They do what they do, and we do what we do. In a lot of ways, we're thankful that they haven't, done anything publicly to derail or to, knock us off course. It's not easy to invent a new professional sport and actually have success. Last time it was done was UFC. UFC was 20 years ago. So, maybe, I don't know if they just hoping we'd fail or go away or, just looking at us and, stealing a few of our ideas. I just don't know really what they up to. I just know we doing what we do. We're a complimentary league, if you ask me. We're not a competitive league. We're not trying to compete with the NBA. They've been around for a long time. So we complimentary. We take a time in the summer that's, if you're not into baseball, you're not into golf or soccer, then you should be into the Big Three because we stop right before football season starts. So it's perfect time for us.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you, Cube, though, about some of the more celebratory moments, because I know you said it's not really like a competition thing as much as a complimentary, but you had to feel good as a owner and somebody that went out boots to the ground promoting this and campaigning for it, because we were there like at the Barclay and I looked around and it was like, I want to say sold out or damn near sold out. It was so many celebrities, so many people sitting courtside and just rooting for you. And you were there with your wife. And I just thought it was dope. I know you did a lot of work to get it to that point, but just when you got home that night and sat back and looked at it that first year, did it feel good?
Oh, it felt great.
Okay. Yeah.
For that night, you know what I'm saying? But we had another game. We had another game, and that was our first game ever.
Right.
We was going to 60 points, so it took forever to get through the whole day. And so we had to make changes, and we came up with 50 points, which was a better, game for everybody.
The flow.
Yeah, so we had to make adjustments. So, it's not really, especially during the season, you don't really have time to pat yourself on the back. Like, you can only do that after, somebody done pop champagne and we done crowned another champion. And then as a league, we can, pat ourselves on the back, for a week or two. And then we got to go back to work because we got a lot of work to do in the off season too. So, not yet, you know what I mean? We'll get there where we can, we could just party and, it's rolling downhill. And, right now it's just too much work to do.
Ice Cube, man, he's here. I'm curious too, man, when you look at all the irons that you have and that you have on the different fires, it's like whether it's, your production company, your filming company, your career as an artist, as a performing artist, your philanthropy work, your activism that you've done, the Big Three. Is there something you learned as you've gotten deeper into business? When we started, we was just writing songs and, oh shit, they give you publishing for this? You never got the royalty, but oh wow, we getting paid on stage for this, and that's in the beginnings. But now you're building businesses, right? All around.
Mm-hmm.
There's a different mindset to that. When you get into the process of where you're building businesses, you can't be so emotionally attached to them. You understand that it's a business. You create your projections. You create your business plan. How do you balance that, Cube? How do you know that one business might need more of your hands-on, your influence than the other? Have you come across that conundrum?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the thing is to never expect it to be easy. That's the key.
Okay.
People think you get to a point and everything gets easy. But no, what I mean? It's just, you want something to work, you got to work it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about what you did. And most people don't care about what you did yesterday. They only care about what you did today and what you're going to do tomorrow. So you just can't expect it to ever be a point where you just cruising. The minute you cruising and you kick back and everything is taking care of itself is the minute things is probably going to start going bad. You know what I mean? Because you got to man the ship. You got to be, the kind of general that's out front and not just in the background. So that's, I think, what I learned was, everything you working from scratch, you got to get it to a point where people love it and want to be a part of it and want to spend their time and their money. Or just enjoy it from afar, you know what I'm saying? But everything is nothing is easy. And if it is, you should be like that should be a sign that, maybe you're not looking at everything you need to be looking at. You know what I mean? You just gotta stay. Keep your grind on.
Got to keep your grind on. Ice Cube is here. I'm curious. I'm going to go to these phone calls real quick. And we're talking about the Big 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be on CBS this Saturday. Make sure you watch it at 3 p.m. Eastern on CBS. Triplets versus Three-Headed Monsters. Tri-State versus Trilogy. Championship game is taking place Saturday, September the 4th at the Atlantis Paradise Island, where they treat you like you're hey, man, if you ever go to that hotel, Atlantis Paradise Island in the Bahamas, they treat you like royalty. I went there 2 years ago. Me and King Tech went out there, Cube. They treated us like royalty. So you can get
that's what they're doing for the Big 3, man. They're giving us a lot of love. We appreciate being able to take our players over there to celebrate, a great season and crown a champion. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. And, check out the Big 3 this Saturday on CBS, 3 p.m. Eastern. And next Saturday going to be our championship, same time. So it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I appreciate y'all for pumping up the league. We need this, you know what I'm saying? Because mainstream sports, how they look at us, do us, you know what I'm saying? It's a black thing. You wouldn't understand it. Some people would. Yeah. You know what I mean? But we gotta make sure we support each other and let them know that, this league is here to stay.
All black folks and white folks and other folks, make sure you support this league. This is Ice Cube. And if you want to get tickets, go to www.atlantisbig3.com. That's atlantisbig3.com. Cube, I'm curious real quick before you go. As I'm thinking about how successful you've been, someone asked me a question recently because the conversation came up about, I want to say the guy, Daniel Craig, said he doesn't believe in inheritance and that he wouldn't leave his money to his kids, all the things that he set up and accomplished.
Q started laughing.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
I heard it.
Go ahead.
I heard a dude tell his kids that don't worry about the money. Me and your mama gonna spend it all, so y'all ain't got nothing to fight over.
Hey,
Wow.
that's
Cold world.
that's crazy.
That's
hey,
funny.
That's
but
funny.
you know, I don't think we can think like that, man. We got to pass it down, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to build it and figure out how to, you know, pass the knowledge, whatever wealth, you know, even if it's just a house, be able to pass it down and make sure they know how to keep it and take care of it, and don't just sell everything and blow the money. So I don't think we can think like that, man. You know, we gotta help the next generation, just like the generation before us helped us.
We don't have that luxury. We got to pass it down to give our kids that advantage. Mikey, I'm going to let you be the caller. What you want to say to Cube?
Yo, Grand Rising. Good morning, Sway. Good morning, Cube.
Grand Rising, man. Good morning. Well, we can't say both. We got to say Grand Rising.
Yeah.
We can mourn another time.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. I just want to give my respect, man, to the OG West Coast legend, Ice Cube, man. You're in the game, man. That's awesome that you're doing the Big 3. I don't even watch basketball too much, but now that, you know, you got the Big 3 going on, I'm definitely going to be tuning in, brother.
Check us out, man. You know, it's a great game. It's people you know, players that we done grew up with watching. And just because the NBA done with them, that don't mean we should be done with them.
Not at all.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. A lot of the guys playing the Big 3 could still be playing in the NBA. That's the funny part. All right.
Facts. That's facts. For sure. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, Q, appreciate you, man. Give it up for Ice Cube. This is our family. Can't wait to see you in person, brother.
Let's get it.
Okay, Big 3 playoffs and championship games, man. Make sure you watch this Saturday, 3 p.m. on CBS. Championship game in the Bahamas. The playoffs from August 28th to the September the 4th are now available for purchase. Love you, Cube. We'll talk soon, brother.
Much love, man. And we doing fan voting. So go to that Big 3 app, man, and vote for our MVP and you know, this, that, and the other, man.
The Big 3 app is awesome too. Congratulations on whoever designed that app. It's a great app. Y'all download it. Cube, have a great day, man. Let's get money this year. Well, next year, 2022. All right. You heard that, Heather. He said, yeah.
This year, too.
I heard it. Peace, Cube.
Fuck it, this year, too.